All right, we got about 2 hours until the next rollout in Spaces protocol, block 916705. And there's one spot open. Let's see if we can fill it. We're going to try. We got our Akron wallet loaded up with 1.2 million Satoshis. We're going to try to roll out a Bitcoin space for the first time. I got a couple names in mind. So let's see if they're available here. So first name up is Lend. All right, that one's available. So let's open it up here. Lend. Let's start an auction. Oh wait, first I have to, oh no. So if you do it through the wallet, does it just automatically default to 1,000 Satoshis? I put it at normal sats broadcast. I don't want to broadcast just yet though. Because if I start this auction, there's people out there that already have 1,010 Satoshis. So I'm not going to be able to get them. All right, so I'm going to try it though. Let's just see. Let's just roll out one. Let's roll out Lend here. Normal 1 Satoshi. Let's see if it gives me the option to make it higher than 1,000 Satoshis. I don't think it's going to though, because it's prompting me to broadcast. We're going to do it though. All right, there we go. Commit Lend. Received. Sent 2,000 Satoshis. 1,246 Satoshis. Received and 155 Satoshis fee. You can bump the fee. That's kind of cool. I like that feature. But you can't open up an auction through the wallet. All right, it didn't recognize it yet here. I guess we have to wait for it to be mined. So we're at block 692. And I guess we gotta wait. All right, so it's in there. It's in the mempool. Might take a few minutes for this Explorer page to show it. Our wallet sees it. Unconfirmed transaction in a mempool. Somebody's mempool. Whose mempool? Is it in a Knots mempool? 32 bytes. If you're running Knots on default, yes, this will be in your mempool, and you will be relaying this Bitcoin transaction. Thank you. But if you're a stickler and you changed your data carrier size to 0, you won't be relaying this transaction. But once it gets confirmed, then you will. Come on now, come on. 42 bytes? That's cool. It's 32 bytes. Knots defaults at 42 bytes. So come on. You can do it. This is minimal on-chain footprint, Spaces protocol. Already over a Bitcoin and a half burned. Pretty awesome here that people are out here burning Bitcoin for these spaces here. And if I get this at Lend, then I own everything. It's top level domain, top level space. So I own everything before the @ sign. I can do Bitcoin at Lend. I mean, it's pretty nice. It's a pretty decent name. All right, I was going to roll out a couple more, but since it won't let me choose the Satoshis that I want to bid here, and people are already out there with 1,010 Satoshis, I don't want to go to the back of the line, because that means I won't catch this rollout in block 916705. But since there's one open spot, hopefully we can snag this spot right here. Unless somebody comes in over the top and pushes us to the back of the line, then we'll have to wait till tomorrow. But we'll see. It's worth it putting it out there. I think that's a good name, Lend. You know, you can have a business, a lending business, something like that, even though, do we really believe in lending? I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think instead of borrowing on the Bitcoin standard, we're just going to work and save before we consume, rather than borrowing and consuming in the present. You know, you won't be able to consume. You don't have anything. You have to work. You have to live with your parents or whoever you got. Work save, then consume. We'll see how it goes though. What else do we got out here? C3 still can be claimed. MO, claimable in about 4 hours and 10 minutes. Couple new names here. I'm seeing recent actions. We got a bunch of bids. Block 659. So there's some activity. Let's see if ours can get mined here. Latest block 692, 19 minutes ago. Bitcoin just chilling here, 109,000. You know, it dipped. This kind of reminds me of Bitcoin when it was like 6,000. It was just at 6,000 for, I don't even know, but it felt like forever. It was probably only like a month or so. And then you thought it was the bottom, like, this is it, 6,000. Better get some. And then just crashes half price, cuts in half down to 3,000. You're like, damn, I should have just waited. That's what it does. Kind of reminiscent of this right here. Maybe it'll do that. It'll just, it's not going to cut in half though. There's too many big players in here for Bitcoin to drop down to 50,000. Plus, we're in the market here. We're in the time frame where most likely it's just going to go up based on the previous cycle. So we're probably due for a humongous bull run. And who knows, you know, we'll probably see like $400,000 Bitcoin. Easy. All right, that's going to be it for this one. Thank you all for watching.